My name is Chamaka Wangu, a 300-level student of the Department of Law, University of Ibadan, Oyo State. The topic is Feminism in the 21st Century, a total irrelevance. According to the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, feminism is defined as the fight for the political, social, and economic equality of the sexes. In other words, it is a struggle that in the political, social, and economic spheres, if men are entitled to certain things, then women must be entitled to the same things. We must ask ourselves, does this really reflect the condition in our society? And is there equality of the sexes such that feminism will become totally irrelevant? I beg to differ. A report by the Consumer News and Business Channel highlights an unpleasant truth about the American labor system. Men and women may have the same jobs with similar working experiences, but a woman will only earn 76 cents for every dollar the man makes. In other words, Ali and Simbi will both wake up by 6 a.m. in the morning, enter the same Molue bus, beat the Mount 2 and Orile traffic, work at the island from 9 to 5, but at the end, Simbi will earn less simply because Simbi is a woman. This points to the reality of economic inequality of the sexes. How then can feminism, the fight for the economic equality of the sexes, be said to be totally irrelevant? My opponent may come forth and say that feminism is totally irrelevant because women can vote, women can drive, women have access to education. But I must ask, is this the situation everywhere? It was only 2 years ago that the Times of Israel reported that women in Saudi Arabia were finally granted the right to vote in municipal elections. Malala Yousafzai, the Nobel Peace Prize winner, was shot in the head simply because she championed the girl child's right to education. And according to the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, 65 million girls do not have access to education. That is the reality, that women do not have the same rights as men. How then can feminism, the fight that women have the same social rights to education, be said to be totally irrelevant? Even our Nigerian laws are discriminatory against equality of the sexes. According to the Nigerian Criminal Code, Section 353 states that anybody who indecently assaults a man will be liable to 3 years imprisonment. But Section 360 says that anybody who does the same thing to a woman will only be liable to 2 years imprisonment. What is the reason for the disparity in the years of imprisonment? And who is even more likely to get assaulted? Even if we refuse to look in the face of gender discrimination, it exists, so feminism must persist. In conclusion, feminism is the fight for and until the recognition that men and women are equal and men and women must be given the same rights. According to a report by the Washington Post on September 23, 2017, the Saudi Arabian cleric Saad al-Hijri stated that women should not be allowed to drive because they have the quarter the size of a man's brain. The fight for feminism becomes totally irrelevant the day he recognizes that my brain power equals his own. Thank you.